Good morning, Sal. Please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance with the Science Research students.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
We'll hear more from Bethany and Ashley later in the show. Good morning once again and welcome to the Falcon Report for this Friday, the 9th of February, a day 2. I'm Gabriella Cox.
And I'm Nia Warren. This past week, the Black Student Union kicked off Black History Month with the BSU Spirit Week. To complement the Black History speakers on the morning announcements, the club sponsored a series of dress-up days. On Monday, students and teachers sported markers of their cultural backgrounds such as flags for Rep Your Roots Day. Tuesday was a throwback with 90s Day, and on Wednesday, students came to school in formal and professional attire for Dress Excellence Day. There was no shortage of Black History Month Spirit Week on Thursday, as students and faculty alike wore this month's color for Red, Green, and Black Day.
South Falcon has participated in the Inter-District Kickline exhibition hosted at North High School. They performed a variety of routines including kick, pom, hip-hop, and a special senior dance. Led by coaches Danielle Grigo and Katie Griggs. The dancers demonstrated skill and precision in their performances. Overall, the event promoted camaraderie and collaboration within the district, while showing off the Falconers' remarkable talents.
Mr. Gustav Feste's 7th grade health classes delved into the world of stress management with an enlightening project. After learning about different types and effects of stress, students were asked with the creation of engaging presentations detailing the stressors present in their lives and ways to deal with them. They included examples of positive and negative coping mechanisms as well as personal strategies that they use to manage stress. With the help of PowerPoint, Canva, and poster boards, they then presented their projects to the class, utilizing creative graphics to bring their information to life.
It will make you nervous and you constantly overthink. I don't know what you're talking about.
All in all, the 7th graders were able to improve their public speaking skills and their abilities to cope with stress as they wrapped up their mental health unit. South Science Research students competed at the Long Island Science and Engineering Fair last week.
Ashley Ann Francis and Bethany Kwasinski will both be moving on to round 2 of the fair.
Giselle Toruno had a chance to speak with them about round 1 and what's to come.
I'm here with senior students that qualify for round 2 at LISA. So can you tell us a bit about your research?
So my research was on how different factors such as temperature and oxygen can improve microalgae's ability to move phosphorus and nitrogen from wastewater samples, which is important to look at because current methods for removal are costly and bad for the environment.
Okay, and I looked at how one's childhood environment and your mother and father's role in food addiction development and how external factors may influence one developing food addiction as an adult.
How was round 1 of the fair, and what does this competition entail?
So round 1, we had about 6 hours of judging, and I was in the environmental science group who got 3 judges throughout those 6 hours where we got to give a little bit of a presentation about what our project was like, and then we had a 5-minute question and answer period.
I'm in the behavioral and social sciences category, and we had 2 judges come around, and we had to give about a 7-minute presentation that had about 5 minutes of question and answering period, and we were able to walk around, look at each other's projects, and also interact with other judges, even if they weren't judging other projects.
So what does this competition entail? What can be seen in round 2 of this competition?
So round 2 is probably going to be a little bit more intense. I've never personally been to round 2, but I know that there's probably going to be more judging. It's going to be more competitive, and at the end of the judging, there's going to be an award ceremony for the winners, where the winners then have the potential to go into ISEF.
Yeah, I assume that it's going to be similar to round 2 of NICEF and New York State Science Fair, where there'll be more judging, and then at the end, like Bethany said, we'll just find out who wins for each category, and the winners would move on to California to represent in ISEF.
So why do you think your project stood out to the judges?
I'm not really sure. I was pleasantly surprised when I learned that I moved on to round 2. I know that the judges like projects that are done at home, which I conducted my experiment at home. And I also think that my research could potentially hold a lot of promise for future research and future solutions to current problems within wastewater management. So I think that could have been what stood out about my project, but I'm not sure.
Likewise, I don't really know what really sealed the deal for my project to advance, but I do think that my findings were novel and it could provide good information for nutritionists and can bring a lot to the body of knowledge regarding my topic, so I think that could have played a factor.
Thank you so much. Good luck in round 2. Back to you in the studio.
When the Falcon report returns, we'll learn all about Career Day, but first, a bird's eye view of the halls after school. The Falcon report will be right back.
We've got everything.
From colorful acts, like Mexican skirt,
and ribbon,
and to the ones that will make you want to get out of your seat, like West Indies
and salsa.
An Indian fusion of cultures.
You don't want to miss it!
Buy your tickets for World Culture Night now.
PS I Love You Day is a charity aiming to end stigma and offer hope to those dealing with mental illness. It fosters support for affected individuals and promotes a welcoming and loving community. The 2024 slogan is "Love is meant to be given," emphasizing the importance of self-love, love for others, and love for the world. Please join us in spreading love by wearing purple on Friday.
This Thursday morning, South's 10th grade students congregated in the hall to take an exciting look into their future. Chloe Dixon was on the scene.
I'm here in South Hall where the 10th graders are participating in their Career Day Assembly. Experts from the fields of music, medicine, and business came to South and gave presentations about their respective fields and career paths.
Alongside Leader is helping companies lead like lives depend on.
The speakers fielded questions from interested students about post-secondary opportunities, career choices, and futures of their fields.
I won't take no for an answer.
How many of you have been told by an adult what you should do when you graduate high school?
The 10th graders left the assembly with a broadened understanding of their future opportunities after high school.
Different things and look for different paths.
Right. Be intuitive, be inquisitive, okay, ask questions, research questions, do a lot of research with regards to different careers and pathways that you might find interesting.
For the Falcon Report, I'm Chloe DeJong.
Those who are observant might have noticed another in a long line of upgrades on the district have been performing in all of the schools. Brand new window coverings have taken the place of the blinds throughout the building. Thanks to the district contractors, all room windows were transformed over the past 2 weeks. The new shades are made of semi-opaque fabric designed to allow a reasonable amount of sunlight to enter, but diffusing direct sunlight. In addition, the synthetic fabric is specifically designed to keep heat in the winter and out in the summer. All told, South rooms are better yet again thanks to this well-engineered upgrade. It sure has felt warm out lately.
Maybe the groundhogs are right, and we really will get an early spring.
Let's turn to Emily Nocters to see if the warm weather's here to stay.
Emily? That groundhog must know something, because it will surely look and feel like spring this weekend. This weekend will feature temperatures in the comfortable low 50s. Expect today to be cool with periods of cloud and sunshine. Saturday and Sunday will increase in cloud cover, but will remain partly sunny. Enjoy the glimpse of spring, South. Back to you in the studio.
South's gymnastics teams have been on a winning streak.
Jackson Hunter has the updates on their most recent meets.
Jackson?
The bars weren't the only thing the girls' gymnastics team flipped. You could say they flipped the competition around. One of their first amazing meets took place at Cold Spring Harbor. In the vaulting event, key performers included sophomore Ella Caton scoring 6.7. Also with impressive scores were junior Courtney McPeterson sticking the landing with the score of 7.9. The team scored 34 points for vaulting in total. Other key performers in this incredible meet saw freshman Ariel Jang having an awesome routine, getting perfect flips, scoring in the end 6.80. Also on the floor event was Courtney showing her elegant moves with scoring a crazy 8.10 with out-of-this-world flips and tricks. At the end of a meet, the team came victorious, bringing a win back home with them. Also having a very close meet was a team when they took on Hewlett. South was leading big time in Volt with 39.50 points in total. They also pulled off 34.8 points for the uneven bars and 38.6 points for the balance meet. Finally, it came down to the floor event and the girls were ready. Courtney and Christian both showed off their amazing talent and very high scores of 8.7 and 8.9. Overall, they did an outstanding job and had one backflipping time. And that's sports.
That's all for this edition of the Falcon Report. For Nye Warren, I'm Gabriella Cox.
Have a great weekend, Sal. Hey, Gab. What type of shoes does a criminal wear?
What kind?
Wait. Sneakers?
It's still so funny.
Get out.